All right, let's talk about joining your local association, your board, the MLS, the National Association of Realtors. Let's talk about joining it. I know it's expensive. Starting a business is not an easy thing to do. It takes money, unfortunately. You've already spent money getting your real estate license. Now there's a little bit of extra money you have to spend to continue. A lot of people think that the association is just a waste of money. It's just giving me access to the MLS. You're wrong. They're wrong. The MLS, oh, how do I explain this? Your association has so many classes and courses that are available to you, and the majority of them are free. Free. Take advantage of it. So even if your association costs you between, let's say, $800 a year and $1,000 a year, number one, it's tax deductible. Okay. Tax deductible. We'll talk about this in another video. But that $800 to $1,000 is going to give you access to everything that you really need to learn, because we didn't learn anything about the actual business in real estate school. But it's going to give you things like how to use the MLS, how to work the MLS, how to make the MLS your best friend, how to set it up properly. It's going to give you training classes on how to use RPR. That's for all the statistics. And the more statistics you know about current and relevant market trends, it's going to make you more of a professional than 90% of the other agents in your market. You can learn how to use IMAP, which is a very, very powerful tool when you're prospecting. It shows you everything about a community. It gives you the data from homeowner information to the school district. It shows you in most places, in most marketplaces, it's going to even show you all the permits. So when somebody calls me about a house that they're interested in, I can go right on the IMAP and say, oh, right here, their roof was, done in 2020. Now, the other thing where it helps is that if I have an owner that says, I replaced my roof 3 years ago, and I can go on there and check, it doesn't show a roof permit from a few years ago. It shows one 10 years ago. And then you find out that he did the roof without a permit. So how do we know it was done properly? Never had any permits. Now, before I go that far into it, with the argument and the debates and everything else, I would actually call the city. Okay. I would call the city, the building and planning, zoning, permitting, and I would find out if there was a permit pulled that maybe IMAP didn't catch. But these are important things that'll set you apart. If you're working with a buyer that's buying a house and you tell them the roof is 3 years old because the owner told me, I mean, wouldn't you want to check? I mean, and answer, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Buyer, that you bought this house and the roof just collapsed. But the owner told me. Why would I rely on what the owner told me? The owner's motive is to sell the house. Your motive should be to give your buyer the most accurate information possible. And that's what separates you, again, from the other 90% of agents that just want to close a deal. And that's another video we're going to have about the actual lifetime value of a customer. It's more than just how much can I make today or this month from somebody. You know what I mean? When you're working with somebody, there's more to it than just, I'm going to make an $8,000 commission from this guy and we're closing in 2 weeks. After that, I don't care about him. If you don't care about him after the closing, you are missing out on a lot of money. Yeah, but he bought a house. He's not going to sell it and buy another house in a couple of months. I need to close another deal in a couple of months. You're not thinking about a business. Because if you're thinking about a business, you're thinking about him 5 or 7 years from now, 7 to 10 years from now, when he's ready to buy another house. Not only that, what about his friends and his family? A lot of top producing agents get referrals. You did such a great job representing me, Mr. Doe, Mr. Smith. I'm referring you to a friend of mine in the office that's looking to buy a house, and Your negotiating skills were amazing. I can't believe you saved me $20,000 on this purchase. And I recommended you to my coworker, and he wants to buy a house too. So, this is how we make money in real estate. And again, a lot of these courses and a lot of these classes, how to negotiate, these are things that the association or your local board, they're going to give them to you. You're going to have access to all of these. So that $800 to $1,000 you think is just throwing out just to get access to the MLS? No, it's far more than that. And please, when you join them, the first thing you should do is look at their class schedule. They'll have a schedule of all the upcoming classes. Ask them where their video library is of all the videos that they have. And they'll have a bunch of videos. And believe me, you need to learn these things to be the best real estate agent that you could be. If you want to become a top producing agent, learn. Learn as much as you possibly can. So get out there, join your local LMS, and be a part of it. There's the Young Professionals Network, YPN. There's the Women Councils of Realtors. You'll find all of these communities inside of your board, inside the MLS, the association. Take advantage of it. Don't look at it as a bad thing. Get involved. This is the start of your new career, your new business, your future, and your independence. Making money in real estate is simple. And like I keep saying, it's not a get rich quick scheme, it's a get rich business, a get rich career. And if you treat it like that, you're going to be an amazing real estate professional. Get out there, join your board, and let's get to work.